What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you have been asking me how I mock up my design inside Affinity, especially the magazine projects that we do. Well, in today's video we are going to talk about that. We are not just going to learn the process, but I'm going to explain to you how mockup really works inside Affinity, and I hope you're ready. Now before we start, if you are new here, please do subscribe to the channel and also like the video if you found it helpful. But if you're already here, to thank you for coming back. Now without further ado, let's get right inside the video. So now this is our design. Okay, I just generated some images using AI, so don't worry, it's nothing crazy. All right, so what we have to do is to export our image first. Now after the export, then we put it on mockups. All right, so I'll just come to file and I'm just going to select export. You can see the shortcut. Then I'll make sure I select JPEG. Okay, so it's either you go for best quality or high quality. You don't want to select the medium or low, right? So any of this, you can just choose the one that you want. Okay, so I'm just going to go for high quality. And when it comes to the right side of this window, you could see this option which says area. Okay, so make sure that it is all pages. You select all pages from the options. Don't select all spreads. Okay, now that will make it a bit challenging whenever you are dealing with magazine or spreads. Okay, with spreads, the mockupping becomes a little bit challenging. Okay, so make sure you select all pages, don't select all spreads. I hope you get that. All right, so now you just select that. You make sure that your quality is also 100. Okay, then you just scroll down. For the rest of the settings, you just maintain them as it is and you just hit export. So here you have to locate it where you want to put it, and also if you want to rename it, you just rename the files. Okay, but for me, I'm just going to leave it here and hit save. Done. All right, so now we go to the next step, that is to mockup. Now before you can get mockups, you have to download them. Okay, so I'm just going to show you some of my favorite mockup websites. Okay, the first one is mockupsdesign.com. It has very beautiful mockups. Okay, then we also have the on Blast. Okay, on blast.com is right here. You can also check them out. They have nice mockups. Okay, we also have mockupworld.co. okay, and we also have the graphic beggar. Okay, so this one too has a lot of things. You can just check them out. All right, so let's come to my favorite, most favorite. Okay, that is Mockup Design. So what you can do is when you open their page, you're going to see things like this. Okay, they have search button. You just search what you want. So in this video we are doing for magazine, so I'm just going to type magazine. Okay, so magazine like that and hit enter. So we're just going to show you the various mockups they have for magazine. Okay, so you can see that these are pretty nice. You can select any of your choice. All right, and they are in PSD files. Okay, don't worry, Affinity can read PSD files. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. So you select any one that you want, then you download it. All right, so I'm just going to select this one and I have already downloaded it. Okay, so I'm just showing you how I did that. You just scroll down. Okay, these are some previews of what you are going to get when you download them. Then you scroll down, you select download button, and here you just have to wait for some time. It will just be ready, and yeah, so you can see that I have already downloaded it, so it came as a duplicate. So it's asking me if I want to overwrite the existing file or not. So because I've already done that, I have already downloaded it, I don't want to download it, so I'll just close it. And let's get back to Affinity. Okay, all right, so here now this is our magazine. Okay, so now before you get here, you need to extract the downloaded file. Okay, and I hope you know that that's pretty simple to do. All right, so you just extract it before, then you open it inside Affinity. All right, so when you open it, you're just going to have this. You can see when it comes to the layer panel, we have a lot of layers here with descriptions. Okay, so the description is going to guide us how to use the mockups. That's how it works. Now when you check the first layer, you can see that it says delete this layer, so it means that this is not really important. It's not going to form part of the end or the final project. Okay, so it's either you delete it or you just toggle the visibility off. All right, so yeah. Now some mockups looks a little bit messy when it comes to Affinity. Okay, I opened this one inside Photoshop and it wasn't like this, but sometimes inside Affinity you get one or two problems that you have to fix. Okay, so don't worry, I'll show you that. Now before we do that, I just want to show you a simple mockup that does not comes with complications. Okay, so let me open this mockup. Now this is a mockup that I downloaded from mockupdesign.com. all right, now as you can see, this mockup has only 2 layers. It's very simple and neat. So how do we put our designs, okay, on mockup like this? What you have to do is to select this where it says poster. Okay, so it means that this is where you have to put your poster. So once you select it, you come to the top here, you're going to find this option which says edit document. So you click edit document. It's going to open a new tab for you. So here you can just place your design. So I'll just open my folder or Finder if you're using Mac, then click and drag and put the design inside. So this is very big, so you just have to adjust it. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust it like that. And sometimes it does not perfectly fit the canvas. So what you want to do is you want to stretch the design a little bit. So you just hold shift, you click and drag it to the top, then you just hold shift, click and drag it to the down like that, and now you can see that everything is fine. So here you have to save it. Okay, so you can go to file, then you select save. Okay, the shortcut is Control Command plus S. So once you save it, you can come back to your mockup and you see that everything is looking good right here. Now when you come to the down layer that says mockup, this is where you can make adjustment to the design. Okay, so you can see that we have max, we have contrast, right, and a whole lot. Okay, so here you can just double click if you want to tweak the adjustment a little bit. So you can just play with this and see what you want. Okay, sometimes you would want to do this, sometimes you wouldn't want to. So yeah, it's optional. It just depends on what you want to get at the end of the project. All right, so I'm just going to close it. And yeah, this is a very simple mockup. So it does not come with this the complications. It's very simple. All right, yeah, so this is what I call it, the messy mockup. Okay, it is actually nice, not messy, but the reason why I say that is it's kind of complicated sometimes. All right, so don't worry, I'm just going to explain everything for you to get it. Now you can see that we have these layers, okay, with descriptions. Okay, so we have right, left, cover. Okay, the right is the right page, the left is the left page, okay, and the cover is the cover page. Now let me open the mockup layer and let's see something. When it comes to the pages, we have all this under it. Okay, so we have the right and we also have another right. Now the first right is actually the design, okay, and the right layer beneath this layer is the max. Okay, so what we have to do is that we have to max or clip max the main design to the max so that it does not, extend. Okay, so let me show you what I really mean. Now when it comes to the cover, okay, when you come to the cover, you see we have this cover layer and we also have another cover. Now this is a max, okay, this is actually a max. So this is the design and this is the max. So what we have to do is that we have to clip max this to this so that when we put our design, it won't extend. So right now, the reason why you see this is actually the cover. Okay, so when I turn this one off, you see that it has, you can't see it, right? Now the reason why it has extended to this place is that it is not clip max to the max. You get it? So what we can do is that we will just click and drag it and just put it inside. So you could see place inside. Just leave your mouse and it will just clip max it to that. Now you don't see it anymore. So anytime you are using a mockup and you have that messy thing, you can just check the the layers and see the one that you have to clip max so that it will fix the problem for you. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the same for the right and the left. Okay, so click and drag and put it inside. Then we have the left one too. Click and drag and put it inside like that, and you are good. So you can just let's close the mockup. All right, so here what we have to do is just select any of these. Once you select them, you go to the edit document, you select that, then you put your design. Okay, so we are just going to put this design here. Okay, so let's adjust it like what we did first time. So I'm just going to adjust it. I'll bring this one to the top a little bit and just adjust it just like that. All right, and I'll hit Ctrl or Command S to save it, and I can just close this. All right, then let's come to our mockup. Now you can see it has really fit and it's looking very nice, right? So we can do same for the left. Okay, so let's do same for the left and bring in. All right, so what is left is the cover page. We can do that. So we just, now when you place your mockup and you realize that you've made a mistake, you can just select the same layer, come to edit document, then you edit it again. So you can see that we have this perfect thing here. This didn't really fit to fit the canvas, so I'll just make sure I correct that, make sure that everything fits like that. So I think now it's okay. So I'll just hit Ctrl Command S. Now let's check it again. You can see this is nice. All right, so what I'll do is that I'll also bring the cover. All right, so select this one, edit, document, then place the design you want to place here. All right, I'll just place them and I'm just going to place it like that and just hit Ctrl Command S to save it, and let's check it out. Good. All right, so yeah, this is basically how we do it. Okay, it's very simple. All right, now we also have other options. Okay, we have background. If you want to change the background color, you can do same. So you select the background, then you change the color. So maybe I'm going to select color from the image. It all depends on you, what you want to do with it. So maybe this is what looks nice to you, you can just leave it like that. You also have shadow. Okay, so for the shadow, you can change the blending modes if you want this one, or you want this, or you want multiply, or any of your choice. You can just select that. Okay, so you can just make all the adjustments that you want from the options. Okay, the layers actually comes with description, so it becomes more easy to work with. All right, okay, yeah, so here you can just export it. Okay, so just export it. You can export it as JPEG or PNG, any one that you want. You can just select it, then just export it, and you're just gonna find it inside your Finder. All right, so yep, let's see. Yes, this is the design. This is very nice. Yeah, so this is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't know, now you know how we mock up inside Affinity. All right, so if it helped, please do and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and also turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any future video that I upload. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.